Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Jordan Poole is out there with MP. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with Porter. And it's Tyson in at the 3. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school, should be a physical contest.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 5 points so far.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. MP passes to Sarr. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Wizards. Mitchell passes to Porter. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Edwards finds Bay. MP outside. Launches a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The ball just over 2.5 minutes play. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Dallas played phenomenal. He picked up 39 points and was reliable as ever from distance. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
On the clock, Trent finds Mitchell. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 9.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
Here's Koulibaly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And it's Porter with the over Edwards. And it's Mitchell missing. Outside Edwards. Kispert finds Edwards. Bring it up for MP, a three.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Trent. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Sar's checked in for the Wizards. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Hayes checked in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Koulibaly.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Cleveland. Valanciunas finds MP. Off target with his three.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against the Kings, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell outside. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Back to Mobley. Lock at 6. Here's Tyson. Rebound, Washington. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards. MP powers through the contact inside.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Let's find out the news on Kyle Kuzma. David, what's the update?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Wizards about his status. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it'll force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans, see what changes they make. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And even when they try to rough him up.
Wizards leading by 10. Edwards passes to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Poole. Poole's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Allen, a screen on MP. Mitchell against Valanciunas. That's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 14.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Mobley with the block. Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes in the defensive end.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Edwards. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr, and it's sent back by Allen. And now it's Allen running. He can go. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Ah.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Valanciunas. Mitchell kicks to Porter. Allen passes to Mitchell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Coulibaly finds Kispert. Got that bucket in no time at all. Edwards got 22 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got MP. Clint Capella is out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Kispert in at the 3, the small forward. Here's MP. Good D by Mitchell.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Trent. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, George with it. Wizards passing it around. Back to MP. Edwards with another miss. Wizards. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Capella. Sarr comes in for George. Bays checked in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Coulibaly. And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by MP. Mitchell against MP. Back to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Now Edwards, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Pass to Strus. Here's McLaughlin. Fires the three. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports.
Another day, another win. Good work. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you fucking walk before you. So they
giving the gift of basketball here on this Christmas Eve. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's not a great trend for him, not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Pascal Siakam out there with Wiseman, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for Washington, Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Jordan Poole out there with MP, and it's Kispert in at the 3. We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
BA, it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, how can you not be impressed by MP's performance lately after he sort of called himself out, claiming that he needed to elevate his game? For him, it's not just about being an all-star. It's about being the best in the conference at his position. Now, you can see the fire he's playing with. He's flat out destroying his competition. The only question now is, can he keep it going?
Now Halliburton, 33 points last game. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Halliburton's shot is good. Halliburton's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
That one drops for him.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Siakam outside. Washington with a rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Count that one.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Knicks.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Back to MP. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. For 3, Mathurin. And it's MP with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He picked up 38 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few 3-point buckets. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Kispert. Mathurin with some nice D. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Fires for 3. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Pacers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Wizards, they've got to be happy with how well they're playing. Certainly on the upswing. Everyone understanding and knowing their role.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Indiana trailing here. Highland finds Matherin. The 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
The confidence of Matherin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
The kick out to Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Edwards has got 11.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Count it. Good. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Now here's Coulibaly. 8 points in his last time out.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
The first free throw is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. And both free throws good for Walker. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Connects from downtown.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Matherin with the ball. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Highland misses. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
May not decide the game. You always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's MP making things happen for Washington. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time.
Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, but it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Kuzma. What a tremendous game he played against Portland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Sarr pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the bucket is good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Kispert. Highland, he's checked in for Indiana. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, MP showing the big range.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Siakam, right side. Back to Halliburton. The three is up. Valanciunas with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Siakam, no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
The shot won't fall. MP getting it done for the Wizards. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. Back after this.
The Pacers, 32. And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot in the NBA. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participant.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a three-point game. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. MP is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Kispert in at the small forward.
And great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
A nice shot by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Looking to dunk it home.
Edwards for three. Drains the triple. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Halliburton. 12 points for him to the paint. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Poole. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up, and this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
For the lead, And he lays it in. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Three-pointer Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. He's got 9.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent at rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
MP right through him.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Indiana leading. 20 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Highland, the pass to Mathurin. Can't hit that one. Ooh, nice D from George. Pass to Capella. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
MP getting it done for Washington. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards finds Capella. Shoots over Siakam. Kicks it out to MP. For 3. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 41.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pacers to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Kuzma.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Kispert outside. Here's Edwards. Down low, MP drops it in.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
It's Siakam with the drive. Capella with a rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Edwards. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Washington. Sarr comes in for Kuzma. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Halliburton. Shot to stop the run. Washington with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in the game. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Edwards has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Poole shot is off.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Poole. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Nice move. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Wizards.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the Arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Now here's Halliburton. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And so MP will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Sarr. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Kispert beyond the arc. And the Wizards with another 3. Halliburton against Edwards.
James Wiseman. The assist. Tyrese Halliburton.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Great win tonight, MP. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.